Okay, let's talk about what's really going on here. You wake up, scroll through the news, and boom, Fed meetings, Trump's portfolio, Ford's earnings, and Nike losing its grip in China? What's connecting all these stories? Let me break this down. First, the federal. Everyone's presser like it's the season finale of a thriller. Rates are staying put, but why does that matter? Personally, I think the real drama is the inside the Federal. Imagine being in a room where half the people want to hike rates to fight inflation, and the other half is like, nah, recession vibes. And Trump's yelling from the sidelines? That's not politics, that's a circus. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about numbers, it's about who controls the economic narrative. The stock market's yo-yoing because of tweets? Welcome to 2026. Now Ford. They're up 5% after earnings, but here's the kicker. They're still dealing with production hiccups from some aluminum plant fires. Wait, so they're celebrating because they're only down $1 billion less than last year? That's like clapping because your phone only exploded once this month. But what's fascinating is how Ford's betting on the F-Series comeback. If they pull it off, they could steal the spotlight from EVs, for now. But let's be real, the auto industry's a bloodbath. Legacy brands versus disruptors? This is just round one. Then there's Trump's $850 million portfolio. JP Morgan, Schwab, UBS, all these banks managing his cash. In my opinion, this is the ultimate conflict of interest loophole. How do you trust policies when the president's bankers are literally holding his wallet? And the White House's response? No conflicts here. Right. This isn't just shady, it's a masterclass in how power and money. Follow the money, and you'll see who's really pulling the strings. Apple leasing iPhones for $18 a month? Genius or predatory? Think about it. They're hooking you on upgrades forever. It's the tech version of a subscription trap. But here's the twist, Apple's market cap hits $5 trillion. $5 trillion. That's not a company, that's a nation-state. And Tim Cook's last earnings call? Please. The guy's legacy is already carved in silicon. Nike in China? Ouch! Sales down 8 quarters straight. Why? Because Chinese Gen Z's like, who? Local brands are eating their lunch. What this really suggests is that global dominance isn't forever. Lose cultural relevance and you're toast, even if you've got a swoosh. And Visa cutting 7% of its tech workforce? AI's eating jobs faster than we thought. But here's the deeper question. Will efficiency wins kill innovation? If you're automating everything, who's left to think outside the algorithm? So, what's the thread here? Everything's connected. The Fed's decisions ripple into markets, Trump's finances blur ethics and policy, Ford's fighting for survival, Apple's locking us into a leasing matrix, Nike's a cautionary tale, and Visa's layoffs are the future. This isn't just news, it's a blueprint for how power, tech, and culture collide in 2026. What's your take? Drop your thoughts below, let's unpack this together.